Friends, this is the interrogation of Calvin Johnson, who, on the 31st of January 2011, he took the life of Kenneth J. Russell, who was his roommate. But the important thing about this video is at the time in 2011, the police declined to discuss a motive in the case. So, during this interrogation, we will try and find out why Calvin decided to stab Kenneth. Calvin himself is the one that called police and told them he had killed the man he is sharing an apartment with. When the officers arrived at the scene, they found Russell dead of multiple stab wounds. Now, Johnson was taken into custody. He was left in the custody room for nearly 2 hours before the police came in and started questioning him. Please keep in mind, the audio is one frame out of sync. I've tried to fix it, but this is the best I could get it. So forgive me, this is just how I received the video. I will come in periodically to give you my own thoughts. If you end up liking this video, please subscribe.
How about any drugs? Do you do any drugs?
Yeah, I smoked crack.
When's the last time you smoked crack?
I smoked an 8-ball last night.
You smoked an 8-ball last night?
Yeah.
What time was that?
About 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock.
So about the same time you got the beer? Where'd you get the 8-ball at?
I bought it
Where was that at?
from this guy.
Close to where you bought the beer?
Well, he came by he was down somewhere down Sacramento,
Mm-hmm.
and he came by through a cab, and he sold it to me.
And you smoked it all last night?
Yes.
How often do you smoke crack and 8-balls and
Every little chance I get.
every time you get a chance?
Yeah.
And how often is that? Every day, every week, every month?
week.
About once.
Every week and every month. Yeah.
How do you feel right now? Do you still feel like you're under the influence of crack or anything else?
Well, I took 2 cartons of cigarettes from my roommate, and I bought a 40 with that.
When was that?
This was about, I forgot what time it was, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Monday morning?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 2 cartons of cigarettes.
Yeah.
And what do you do? Trade them for the 40?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Down off Audubon, where I live at. I don't know where he
At a
lived.
store or at somebody's house? Or how?
Nah, they came by my apartment. Yeah.
And then did you drink the 40? Or
I
have you not drank it?
smoked. I bought a 40
Oh, okay. And you
40
smoked it.
piece.
And you smoked that?
Yes.
And that was this morning?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're still under the effects of that?
Yeah, I haven't been asleep.
You haven't been asleep since then?
No.
Anything else that you took? Any other kind of drugs or alcohol?
No, sir.
How about any prescription drugs?
No.
Are you supposed to take prescription drugs?
Yes.
What are you supposed to take?
Clozapine.
What is it?
Clozapine.
Clozapine?
Yeah.
And how often are you supposed to take that?
Every night.
When's
But I didn't take it last night because I didn't know what the effects was going to bring on me and
have you taken it before?
my medicine.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what are the effects that it usually has on you?
It just helped me sleep.
So how come you didn't want to take it last night?
'Cause I don't know.
Have you ever taken it before with alcohol or with crack?
Yes.
And what does it feel like when you do that?
It doesn't do nothing really. So,
Doesn't really change it.
no.
So you were supposed to take that last night, but you didn't.
Right.
Do you normally take it every night?
Yes.
How often have you skipped taking it?
But never.
Never?
No.
How long have you been taking it?
About 10 years.
10 years, and last night was the first time you've ever missed taking it?
Yes.
Or are there some times where you miss it?
Consider it. No.
Do you have any kind of mental health issues that the doctors have ever diagnosed you with?
Yes, schizophrenia.
Anything else?
hallucinating,
Anything else?
hearing voices, seeing shadows.
Do you get treated for that?
Yes, that's the reason I have that closet. And I'm also on risperidone.
For the same thing, for the schizophrenia and stuff?
Yeah, I take a shot
How often do you get that shot?
every 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Where do you do that at?
Down at the Garden Center off down by Mount Vernon Hospital. Garden Center. I don't know.
It's over by the hospital, though.
Yeah.
And you can take that every 2 weeks. When's
Yeah.
the last time you got that?
I believe it was a couple of days ago. I believe.
Do you go and get that pretty much every 2 weeks?
Yes.
Pretty good about getting it?
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
It don't do nothing to me.
Don't really do nothing.
I don't know if it's I have this crazy birthmark on my arm. I think you have to
And what about that birthmark?
there's a patch of black grapes.
And
And,
what do you think that's related to? Getting
I-
the shots or something else?
I don't think so.
So far, the police have learned Calvin smokes crack. He has been diagnosed as a schizophrenic and he is on medications. The police will now read him his Miranda rights and they are going to ask him now about his roommate, who was the victim.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Who you living with?
But I stay with this Caucasian guy,
You know his name?
Kenneth Russell.
Kenneth Russell?
Yeah.
And where do you live at?
I live in Audubon Avenue,
Do you know the address?
7994, apartment 101.
Do you know the street name? It says 7994
Audubon Avenue,
Audubon Avenue?
Yeah.
Apartment what?
101.
Okay.
That's good.
And you live in there with Kenneth Russell?
Yeah.
Who's the one that leases the place? Is your name on the lease? Is his? Is somebody else?
Well,
You know what I'm talking about?
yes, but we in a program.
What program's that?
I don't know.
The program set you up in that apartment?
Yes,
Do they do anything ahead of time to get?
public housing, I believe it is.
Yeah. Did they do anything ahead of time to get you two together and figure out if you're going to be good roommates or not?
Yes, but I killed him.
All right. Before that, did you guys get along pretty good?
Yeah, I don't know why. I should have told myself that I was going to get a job. And this was coming up pretty soon.
What, getting a job?
Yeah, and I shouldn't have never messed with him.
No, it's too late for that now, huh?
Yeah.
You think getting a job would have stopped it?
Yes,
Why?
because I would have my money and my check. I'm on SSI.
So you get a check every month
Yeah.
from SSI?
Yeah.
All right. And do they cover your expenses?
Yeah.
You don't buy food,
Yes, I buy food.
stuff like that?
Yeah.
When you go and get beer and crack and stuff like that, are you able to pay for it with SSI, or do you have to go out and steal stuff or do other
No,
things?
I pay for it.
You're able
SSI.
SSI pretty much takes care of you?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. How long you and Kenneth been living together?
We've been there about 3 years.
Together?
Yeah.
Oh, so a good long time.
Yeah.
Is he from around here?
I don't even know.
Never told you? His family around here, or he grew up here?
I don't know. It's some county. I don't know.
Where he
I
comes from?
forgot.
Does he ever have family come visit him?
Yes.
No?
No.
Does he ever say, like on the holidays or something, he's going to go visit family?
No.
Do you guys have a like somebody from the program that comes and checks up on you?
Yes.
Who's that?
People down from the garden center. And they come around every month.
Is it the same people or different people?
Same people.
Who's that?
The lady named Mary Bell. And, I forgot the other case manager worker.
You had those case managers for a while,
Yes,
the whole 3 years,
yes. Yeah,
and they check on you regular
yeah,
every month.
yes.
Ever been any problems?
No, no. I just shouldn't have did it.
Well, what happened that got you to that point?
Jealous, greed,
You were jealous?
and jealous.
Jealous of what?
I don't know. Yeah. It's just greed. The greed was in me.
Yeah, but the greed was when you're greedy, you want something, you desire something. What did you want?
I wanted money, and
Well, how did you think doing this would have got you some money?
I don't know.
Did he have money?
Yeah,
Did you take any of it?
yeah.
How much?
$245
And where did he have that at?
in his pockets.
In his pockets?
Yes.
He just carried that around?
Nah, he was asleep when I did this.
When do you guys normally get paid? Is he on SSI too?
Yes, he get paid about on the third. Or the, yeah, I get paid on the third.
And how much money you get?
I get $786.
How much money does he get? About the same?
He get about 900. He bought a new black TV, 22 inches, and a computer.
When? Recently?
Yeah,
How'd that make you feel?
yeah, I enjoyed him. I loved Kenneth, but
Yeah, but with him buying that stuff, is that what made you jealous?
no,
That he could buy that stuff?
no, sir. It's just greed was in me. The devil was.
You two normally get along though?
Yes, sir.
Ever fought before?
No, sir.
Argue?
No, sir.
Ever been physical? Fist fight?
No, sir. It was pretty cool type.
You guys just friends, or had ever been sexual between you two?
No, sir.
Never? You have a girlfriend?
No,
You?
no.
No girlfriend?
Calvin has confirmed that Ken was a roommate placed by some government program. They lived together for around 3 years, and he killed him because he was jealous. During his sleep, Calvin took a knife, stabbed Kenneth, and took $245. The way Calvin describes it is that he was jealous of Ken living a better life. Now the police are going to ask him about the days before leading up to the events.
So Saturday night, you're in your apartment, Ken there?
Yeah.
You guys hang out together or separate?
Well, it was separate. We conversate. Every other.
Is it more common though that you guys stay in your same room, your own room,
Yeah.
and you don't really hang out together?
Right.
Excuse me. All right. So that's Saturday night. You spend in your room.
Yeah.
Sunday, you get up and what do?
I don't know.
Breakfast. Anybody take you to church? Anything like that?
No. No, sir.
You don't know what you did on Sunday? Or?
No, actually.
Well, Sunday night's when this happens, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember before this happened what you were doing?
Like I said, I went down to my sister's.
Do you think that was on Sunday or Saturday?
It was Saturday.
Do you believe that was on Saturday? So now we're into Sunday.
Yeah.
So before all this happens, inside your apartment, you don't remember what you were doing? Did you take a shower? Did you eat? Did you go out to the store? Take a bus anywhere? Do
No.
anything?
No.
Saturday night, did you drink anything?
No, sir.
Smoke anything?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Sunday during the day, did you drink anything?
No.
Smoke anything?
No, sir.
All that's after this happens?
Yeah.
Okay. What can you remember about what happens?
What can I remember about what happened?
Yeah, what happened with Ken?
Well, I've been plotting this for a while.
How long?
Why I've been wanting to kill myself.
Kill yourself?
Yeah.
How long you been thinking about doing that? A week, a day, a year, a couple of years?
Years, so
As long as you can remember?
year.
When you think about killing yourself, how do you think about doing it?
I wish I could find a gun and just go out there.
Do you ever think about killing yourself any other way?
No,
You just hope to find a gun?
I ain't strong enough.
What's that got to do with Ken?
What they got to do with Ken?
Yeah, you wanted to kill yourself.
Nothing.
So how do we get into you killing Ken? Like, what happens?
I believe I just wanted his money.
Were you lying in your room? Were you in the room with him? Were you out in the kitchen? What were you doing? When before this happened, when you thought about doing it?
He was in his room sleeping. I was in my room.
Do you know about what time it is on Sunday?
Around 6:30 or so, 7 o'clock.
In the evening or in the morning?
In the evening.
In the evening on Sunday?
Yeah.
So he's in his room sleeping.
Yeah.
6:30 or 7 o'clock. Is it pretty common that he's asleep that early?
Yeah, he naps.
He likes to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's sleeping in his room. And what are you doing?
I go into the kitchen and get two butcher knives.
You're in your room?
Yeah.
And you go to the kitchen?
Yeah.
When you're in your room, do you decide this is what you're going to do?
Yeah.
And you kept saying...
I was paranoid about it first.
Paranoid about what?
Killing her.
Why were you paranoid about it?
Because I didn't think I could be strong enough to kill her.
Did you think at all about what he would do?
Yeah.
What did you think he was going to do?
I think he would wake up and catch me in his room.
Mm-hmm.
He would fight me or something.
Did you think about what would happen if you did do it?
What?
Did you think about if you did do it to Ken, what was going to happen after?
I was going to jail.
Why would you think you'd go to jail?
Because I was going to call the police and tell them that I did.
Why would you call the police and tell them you did it?
Because I wanted to go to jail.
Why'd you want to go to jail?
I don't know.
If you don't mind, can you tell me exactly how this happens? You're in your room. You decide to go to the kitchen. You said you got two butcher knives?
Yeah.
What does a butcher knife to you mean? Like you have steak knives, they're kind of small and kind of thin. You have bigger knives, longer but still kind of thin.
Yeah.
Some, what I guess I would call a butcher knife, it's kind of thicker, wider, like that. There's all different kind of shapes of knives.
Yeah.
What kind of knife did you get?
A steak knife and this foot, about a foot long knife.
So it's two knives?
Yeah.
One of them's about a foot long and one's a steak knife?
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you get them from? The kitchen?
Yeah.
Are they in a knife block or are they in a drawer or what are they?
They're in a drawer.
Where's that drawer at?
It's in the kitchen.
If you're looking at the kitchen, there's a sink probably.
By the
refrigerator.
Under the microwave.
Underneath the microwave? And you take the knives out of there?
Yeah.
And you've decided you're going to go in there and do this? Did you check first to see if he was asleep?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
I walked in his room.
Is his door closed?
Yes.
Is it locked?
No.
Does he usually keep it locked?
No, sir.
Have you come in and out of that room before?
Have I came out the room?
Have you gone into his room before when he's been in there?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go in, you open up the door.
Yeah.
When you go in there, is the light on? TV on? What is?
Nothing. So,
No TV, no light on.
No.
Could you see him?
yes.
How could you see him?
Because he had on a white shirt.
Okay. And was the light on in the kitchen and stuff behind you?
The whole light was on.
And is that putting some light inside the room?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have the door open. He has on a white shirt, like what, like a t-shirt or something?
Yeah.
And he laying on his bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Covered up in a blanket, in a white sheet.
And how's he sleeping? On his back, on his side?
On his side.
His right side you're showing, or his left side?
His right side.
He's sleeping on his right side?
Yeah. Facing down.
Facing the what?
Facing down. So he was sleeping on his right side. That's all.
Is his bed against the wall?
Yeah.
Is he facing towards the wall?
No.
He's facing to where you get into the bed?
Yeah.
The open side?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's lying on his right side. Then what do?
I goes in there.
Mhm.
And I creeps in there.
Creeping in?
Yeah.
Keeping quiet?
Yeah. Then I just stab this
With both knives or one?
with both of them.
And where you stabbing him?
All over the place.
You're showing like on his chest here.
Yeah.
Is that? He's lying on his right side. Are you stabbing him in here? Are you stabbing him down there? Like how are you stabbing him?
I'm stabbing him in his chest right there. And then I stabbed him in the eye.
Does he do anything?
And he said, Calvin, stop, man, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? I couldn't help myself.
Are you stabbing with both hands?
Out of rage. Nah, I was stabbing with one hand.
Which knife did you use first?
The small steak knife.
You used a small steak knife first? And you were stabbing him with your right hand?
Yeah, and then I broke off inside. And so I had the bigger,
The bigger knife?
yeah, the bigger knife.
And then you took that?
And started stabbing
What'd you stab him in the eye with?
with
The bigger knife or the smaller?
the smaller knife.
Okay. So you stabbed him up here in the chest area.
Yeah,
You stabbed him in the eye. Did you stab him anywhere else?
I just kept stabbing.
Kept stabbing him till when?
Get unconscious.
Until he was unconscious? Did he ever wake up again?
No.
He would say anything else? So at one point, though, he said, Calvin, stop it. He woke up and saw you?
Yeah.
He said, Calvin, stop it. How many times did he say, Calvin, stop it?
A few times. About 3 or 4 times.
He said, Calvin, stop it. Did he try to move or anything? Did he try to stop you?
No.
Were you holding him down?
I was just stabbing him. That kept him down.
When you're stabbing him with one hand, what are you doing with the other hand?
I just kept stabbing him with one knife to the throat, and then I stabbed him with the other knife.
Do you have any idea how many times you stabbed him?
About 10 times.
Right. Then what do? He's unconscious. What do you do next?
I cut on the light.
You flipped it on, or is it a lamp that you turn on?
Lamp turned on.
You turned on the lamp.
I searched for his money.
The next thing you do is search for his money?
He mentioned he stabbed Kenneth 10 times. To me, that is a rage. You only stab someone that many times if there was some kind of deep lying hatred. He mentioned jealous, he mentioned greedy, maybe there was more to it. Here's my question for you all. The police are now going to go into Calvin's life in a philosophical way. They're going to say to him, well, you had the government help. They even gave you a friend in Kenneth. They gave you medication. People even came and checked in on you. They were helping you financially. Your life is great. What more do you want? Do you think that's a fair question to ask Calvin, considering he's a drug addict? See, I have a theory where maybe Calvin did this because he thought jail is a better life than what he had. 3 square meals a day. Maybe he gets respected more in jail than what he would on the streets. It's just a guess. I'm not saying it's for sure, but you understand what I'm saying. And he gets a lot more social interaction. Anyway, let's continue on with the interrogation.
Didn't fight with you, didn't aggravate you, didn't come at you with a knife or gun.
Yes.
So I feel bad for Ken. She didn't deserve it.
Too late.
Yeah.
I want to die. I hope they give me electric chairs.
You want me to give you electric chair? Why?
So I just get out of society.
Why do you want to get out of society?
I don't like life.
You don't like life? Why not? You got a sister that takes pretty good care of you, right?
Yeah.
You got family around. You had a roommate for a couple of years and a pretty good friend. You got caseworkers that come out and check on you.
Yeah.
They give you an apartment.
Yes.
They give you your meds.
Right.
You've had jobs.
Yeah.
What don't you like about life? Doesn't sound too bad. I mean, sounds like they're taking care of your basic needs pretty good.
Yeah. I just don't dig it. So
You what?
I just don't dig life.
You don't dig life too much? What's the problem with life?
What's the problem with life?
For you.
I can say it. I've been rooted for.
You've been what?
Been rooted.
You've been rooted?
Stop.
What does that mean?
Stop.
Stalked?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means either.
Are stalked? Is that what you're saying?
Stop.
What does that mean?
Is someone following you?
Who's following it?
It's a parole officer.
What's the parole officer's name?
Ray Hamilton.
Maureen Hamilton?
Yeah.
She follows you?
Yeah.
She's your probation officer?
She was on probation.
You're not on probation now?
Yeah.
What were you on probation for?
Jesus, I don't even know. I moved up to Arlington. I know I'm on probation.
Well, you had to get convicted of something in court to get put on probation.
Yeah, I know. But I don't realize.
You don't remember what you got convicted of?
No.
And when you get put on probation, it's the probation officer's job to check up on you.
Yeah.
So, she might just be checking up on you. See if you're living where you're supposed to live, going to what you're supposed to go to. Do you have to go to things like alcohol or drug counseling or anything like that as a result of probation?
No.
No AA or nothing like that? Or
I'm supposed to be an A.
You don't go? Don't like it, or?
They ain't got nothing to say. I'm stupid.
Don't seem stupid to me. Seem like you know what's going on and you know how to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
That's it. That's not stupid. There's people that don't know how to take care of themselves. What do you think about this whole thing?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous that it got to that point?
Yeah.
Could have just asked for money, right?
Yeah.
Instead of killing them and then taking it. Yeah, I agree. $245 worth Ken's life?
Yes.
I don't think so either.
You
You get $700 a month. So you felt like you were just greedy and just wanted the money? And then once you got it, you decided to just blow it?
Yeah.
What do you think would have happened if you didn't get the money? What if you had no money?
I was gonna call the police on myself. You know?
If you had no money,
Yeah.
you'd call the police on yourself?
Yeah.
And say what?
I've been in this accident, whatever you call it.
You've been in an accident?
I've been in this whatever you call it.
Or what do you call it?
Trouble. I got in trouble. I killed somebody. I didn't think he was going to have that much money.
You didn't think you'd have $245? How much did you think you'd have?
About 40, 50, 60.
Were you happy when it was $245?
Yeah. I said I can get high, man.
Did it feel like it was worth it then?
Yes.
It did?
Yeah.
When did it feel like it wasn't worth it? When did you decide? Because you told me that you think about it now and it's not worth the $245 to kill Ken. When did you realize it wasn't worth it? You must have realized it when you called the police, because we wouldn't have known about this until you called. Or once your caseworkers go over there and check on you guys and find Ken dead. When do they come check on you guys? When's the next time they'd be coming?
I don't know.
They come like the first of the month, the end of the month, the middle of the month?
Middle of the month.
Do you think there's a chance you'd let him sit in there for the next couple of weeks until they came? You have any thoughts of leaving him in there till somebody came and checked on you guys?
No.
Do you have any thoughts of running away and trying to go somewhere? Hide?
I don't do that.
You don't want to hide?
No.
Why not?
Yeah.
When you put the knife back in the drawer, did you clean it first or just put it right in?
I cleaned
Cleaned it first? How could you clean it? You just run it underwater, or did you use soap, or what did you do? Just ran it. What does the knife look like? Does it have silver handle, black handle, brown handle? Black handle?
silver. The blade.
The blade's silver? About how long is it?
About
The blade?
yeah, the blade about that long. And the handle.
The other knife that broke off, what color was that handle?
It's black.
Both black? Those clothes that you're wearing right now,
Yeah.
is most of that what you were wearing when this happened? Were you wearing those jeans? Were you wearing those shoes?
Yeah.
But you weren't wearing that sweatshirt and you weren't wearing that t-shirt.
No.
The t-shirt that you were wearing, where is that now?
It's in my basket. The laundry basket.
Is that in your room?
Yeah.
There's a laundry basket in your room?
Yeah.
And what does that t-shirt look like?
White with some kind of blue description on it.
Blue strips?
Blue description.
Blue description?
Yeah.
Is it a t-shirt or tank top?
T-shirt.
Have blood on it?
Yeah. Got spots.
As the interrogation goes on, the police take his DNA. I think what's sad about this story is that Calvin lived in Fairfax County. Now, I live nearby. Fairfax County is top 5 richest counties in America. That doesn't mean everybody's filthy rich. No, far from it. But everybody in Fairfax County, the vast majority, have a normal, comfortable life. 2-car garages, all the kids are in school, DC is nearby. There's every opportunity to have a job and to grow. But Calvin, he lacked purpose. And eventually, the judge sentenced him to 40 years in prison. Now, you know, and I know that this story is way beyond the $245. To render Calvin and Kenneth's life down to $245 does the story a disservice. I just think Calvin decided that, well, my life is meaningless anyway, so I'm going to do this because either jail's going to help me out or I can go get some crack with the money. Either way, my life is worth nothing, Kenneth is worth nothing, and that is just a tragic story. Comment, tell me what you think.